Hi, I'm Joe, and today I've got another dungeon in a box. Now, I was really pleased with what came in the last one of these, so I've been excited to crack this one open. I wanted to do it on camera, so I made myself wait, even though I really didn't want to wait, but fine. It's finally time. Alright, looks like they're using the same box design assets. So I'm going to have to find a way to make sure I keep box 1 and box 2 distinct from each other. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh, right, and this was the one where I ordered like a bonus mini thing. So, I also ordered with this a one-shot called Clockwork Heist, which should be pretty fun. I've always loved the idea of doing something with clockwork creatures, but I never actually did it. And then it looks like Roar of the Blazing Isles is our adventure for this time. Oh, interesting. Okay. It looks like I got some of the same minis as before. I did not expect that. Okay. So I got a Dragon Skull Hermit Crab. I got the Tabaxi Pirate. Weird. Okay. Looks like a lion or maybe a chimera. I love the pose on this guy. And then some kind of maybe undead dark elf. Hopefully the book has clues. But yeah, 4 minis this time. That's exciting. I don't know which one of them go with Clockwork Heist yet. So we'll figure that out. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. These are some cool looking standee minis. It looks like a Totally Not a Beholder. Wink. This looks like that hound thing that I'm seeing. Oh, some kind of like stalactite with an eye on it. Fire bats. Some kind of maybe squid or fungus or something. Man with a horn. Yep, I see a dark elf on there, so I think that is probably that mini. Some kind of creepy something that I don't even know what it is. It's like a dude with a bat ear cape. Alright, we have standee stands. We had 2 sheets of these. So I think one of these was for Clockwork Heist, one of them was for the other piece of this. Infernus Urchin Pool and Seas Flask. So these look like... So this looks similar to how Fate uses, like, environmental conditions and will stat them almost like creatures. These seem similar to that. More stickers for the legacy game aspect of the resources we've got in here. Ooh, more maps. I love that we get maps. Okay. So we have a fairground with like a stage. This actually has me excited because this looks like it would be a real good opportunity to use the Druid box, or the Bard box, that I got from Silverbeam, because it had those 3 bards and like some stage accessories to really make like a music festival atmosphere. The back side of this looks to be some kind of castle or dungeon or something. Not 100% sure what I'm looking at, but it's cool. So this looks like that burning isle they were talking about. I see kind of a beach and a riverhead and then some lava-looking stuff. And then more lava-looking stuff and maybe some caves and whatnot on the backside. Alright, so we're going to have like some rocks and some tendrily things. Maybe like weird twisted trees. Cool, so I am going to... a couple of things. I'm going to start putting these together because I want to show them off after I get to see what they look like. I'm going to go through the book, try and figure out why I have duplicates of some of the minis from last month. I don't know if that's just a thing that they do in this company. Yeah, there's some little models that also came that I assume go with Clockwork Heist. Like little gnomes, yeah, gnome promo is what the sprue sheet is called. I think this is just the backing to either this or this, so that they can tell Reaper Bones, yeah, we're using your product and we're giving you credit. Because yeah, this is just a blank card. That's confusing. So I'm going to go through all of this, figure out what's what and how I use it all and how I assemble it all, and then we'll be back to talk about it a little bit more. Alright, so I've just gone through the book and this is neat. I love the way this goes. The core story of this book is something I don't really want to spoil. The adventure takes you to a place with, go figure, lava and fire and junk. I don't want to spoil beyond that. What I love about this, one, like the first 2/3, I'd say, so it's kind of broken up into fifths. You have a section that's a lot about tables and like random table encounters. You have another section that's like gonna drive the plot some more. Then you have another section of random table encounters in different environments, and then you have your dungeon encounter. So the layout is pretty robust. What I love about it is the adventure site. It just has a rich history to it, and I wasn't expecting that. Essentially, the land that you're exploring was a very sacred land to the lizard folk, and when you're coming into this, it's just been, at this point, a long time of that civilization being trampled down and eradicated by the drow. You're not really a member of either of those factions. You have nothing to do with the drow or the lizard folk. All of that is just to give it flavor to what's going on. So touches like that, I think, are really, really cool. They give a vibrancy and a flavor and a intensity to the experience. So that part's really exciting. Like I said, the flavor stuff I don't mind. I hope isn't minded that I spoil that a little bit, because I'm not really going to go into the story details. You know, if you want this, go check it out. Here are the pieces that came with. So yeah, we've got these like fungal tree things. We've got these largish rock formations. And then a series of increasingly tall pillars. Which all feature into the campaign, and then yeah, the fire dog thing and the creepy extra tall type of unique elf subrace that they created for this setting. All of that comes together in some really cool ways, and I'm really excited to hopefully one day get the chance to play test all of this. That map, that was the castle on one side and the festival on the other side, that goes with Clockwork Heist, right? So Clockwork Heist was this booklet, that map, and the plastic minis, the flat plastic minis of the gnomes. This one definitely feels like it'd be one session, maybe even one short session to do most of this, but it's got a little bit of flavor type stuff that could really pad that out. You know, it's set during a festival, that's why there were festival grounds, and it's got a lot of festival games that I think could add to the runtime of your time at the table. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a real short thing, but it is more of an add-on. You know, this is about 10 pages, this is 10 pages, this is 30 pages. That gives you a sense of the difference between the monthly subscription ones and the one-off add-ons that you can add in. Yeah, the big question still left is I still don't know why they gave me an extra Dragon Skull Hermit Crab and Tabaxi Pirate. I don't really understand why those were in there. Best guess shipping error, because I really don't understand. Though they have nothing to do with what's going on here, they were just the minis from last month. Fingers crossed, because I've never done this before, they just include the last month's minis, because I tell you, this Firehound thing, I would absolutely love a second one of these. This guy's real cool. They're keeping the quality up. From last time to this time, it definitely feels like a continuation of the story, and it feels like a continuation of the story in a really, really interesting way. So, gonna sit on my hands and wait for the next one to roll around, and I'll see you for another unboxing then. Thank you for watching. Please share the video with a friend or several friends, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see me draw in a future video. Later, y'all!